തമിഴ്നാട് പാർട്ടി പ്രസിഡൻറ്റും അഖിലേന്ത്യാ നേതാവുമായ അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് മുനീർ ഷെരീഫ് സാഹ് ഇവിടെയുണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹത്തെ സാദരം ക്ഷണിക്കുക.
Assalamu alaikum. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See, when they asked me to speak on this subject on Ibrahim Sulaiman Said Saab, I just Googled it and various articles and various books about him. Such a great man. It is the younger generation should read his biography and to understand him, how far he has come from his life. Some people achieve greatness. Greatness was thrust on somebody. But Ibrahim Sulaiman Said Saab, one among them, that he was achieved the greatness. It is not thrust on him. Further, some people say that to be great, to misunderstood. Ibrahim Sulaiman Said Saab was born in a rich family. Then his mother is from Talacheri and he got married in Mattanjeri. And his earlier life he studied various schools, Kolar, Kerala, and then St. Aloysius School, St. Joseph's School, St. Joseph's College. Then later on he joined as a professor of economics and history. He was teaching as a professor lecturer. But there was a rule that the government servant cannot be a person in the political party. So he resigned his job. He has chosen the political as his career, politics as his career. At the age of 19 years, he started his public or a political career. Where in Madras or in Kerala is the Malabar Students, Muslim Students Federation. There he started speaking, eloquent speaker in Urdu and English. Very forcible speech he has given. One Sethi Sahib was the translator who later on became his political mentor. Later on, Qaida Millah Sahib also became his mentor. He had a very contact with Qaida Azam, Sher Ali Jinnah, and also Liaqat Ali, Fazlul Haq. He had so many contacts with them. I'll only quote 2-3 items here. Then after resigning his post, he joined 19 years and started his political career. He was a very simple person. I believe that even though he does not speak in Malayalam, whenever he started his speech and continues, he started weeping. The tears running in his face. Even the dignitaries on the dais, on the stage, and the people also start crying, even though they don't understand this language. But his communication skill was so good that they doesn't want a translator to translate his language. But the Kerala people has understood him. They have given him a topmost degree and topmost personality. They think he is a kingmaker. So then thereafter, he started his career. Then he is a parliamentarian. We know that his simplicity. He was a very simple and honest person. See, he knows Jawaharlal Nehru up to all prime ministers. If he he could have got good jobs for his children, but he did not do it. He said that I will not go and stand before anybody for my selfish things. I'll quote only 2-3 things and I'll close my speech. And when emergency was declared, so many people from INL and other Muslim leaders were arrested. They went and complained to Ibrahim Sulaiman Said, Mahbub Millat. Then he immediately he said that arrest me also. But the government is afraid of arresting him during the emergency. So he called Barua, the Congress president at that point of time. He said that you must release my people immediately, you can't arrest them. Then next day, R.K. Dhawan, the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's PA, called him. Indira Gandhi wanted to meet you, come and meet him. So he was given the audience. Mahbub Millat went directly to Indira Gandhi. On her face, she said that, I don't like your emergency and also the sterilization. If you're not going to release these people immediately, you know the result. On the next day itself, Indira Gandhi has asked the government to release all the Muslim leaders, including great leaders. Then you know about the, thereafter, whenever there is a communal riots, he used to rush immediately to see the victims like Jabalpur, Malaru, and other places. And also, immediately after the Shah Banu's case, he was instrumental for bringing the act in the parliament, Muslim Women Protection Act 1986. There are so many things I can going on quoting, and the public has said that, they said that even some of the Muslims, they said he's a Muslim communalist. But on the other hand, the media has said that he is the extremist of Muslim community. He was instrumental for bringing the Personal Law Board, Majlis-e-Mushawarat, and so forth. So in his life, he is very, very down to earth, and whenever he sees any calamity, any communal rights, he rushed them and consoled them. Such was his quality. I'll end my speech with only a few quotes. What then? Sulaiman said he was not a narrow-minded man. He tolerated and respected others' perspective too, whether political or jurisprudential. He was an ardent admirer of Allama Muhammad Iqbal's poetry. He was perhaps the only Muslim leader in India who could meet and spend time with many internationally renowned Muslim leaders like Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Sayyid Maududi, King Faisal, Imam Khomeini, Yasser Arafat, and many others. He spoke on several Islamic conferences held in various parts of the world representing the Muslims of India. He was one of the founding father of All India Muslim Majlis-e-Mushawarat. He was the secretary for the period. He was the founding general secretary of All India Palestine Conference. He co-founded All India Muslim Personal Law Board, which was formed in 1992 to promote the Muslim law in India. Similarly, he was the first president of All India Milli Council, which was formed in May 1992. Babari Masjid Movement Coordination Committee was also co-founded by Seth Saab. Besides, he was a constant member of many organizations like the Central Hajj Committee, Hajj Advisory Council, Aligarh Muslim University, etc., etc. So I can go on quoting all these things. So such a personality today, after nearly 102 years now, he was born on 1922, died on 2005 at the age of 82. So it is now the lesson is for us to emulate his vision and emulate his path, and we have to follow his steps. So I only pray Almighty Allah Ta'ala to give him the highest place in Jannat, and also bless us to follow his footsteps in future. Akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.